Evening all. This is a very unexpected video that I'm making, and if you're watching this, you've liked my Bonneville from my last channel, or you're interested in the other developments that I make on my channel, and one of the topics to talk about is mental health and how motorcycling can change your mental health. So yeah, I suffer with my mental health. We've all got one. We've got good and we've got bad. Mine fluctuates. I've had a few life events of recent months, and subsequently my mental health has declined a little bit. Now, we can all do things like go to the gym, but I did that at 6 o'clock this morning. So tonight I'd finished work, gone to my barber's, had my hair cut, beard trim, picked myself up a bit. I was explaining, you talk to your barber about everything. He says to me, why don't you make a video about it if you're trying to help people and raise awareness? So here I am. I came home about 4 o'clock today. I could have just gone to bed. Absolutely fed up. It's just, if you suffer with mental health, you'll understand. I'm not always like this. I'm on top of it normally. So today I thought, do you know what? Let's just make a video about it. Let's raise awareness, because there's probably a lot of you out there that do suffer from mental health. And it's not surprising in today's world. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get myself on this bike, take you for a ride, and we're going to sort this out. So here we are again, on the bike, sorting it out. Now look, I've got on this bike, I've got my jacket on, my gloves on. Fortunately I've got this on my doorstep. How glad do I feel to be alive within minutes of riding. Obviously I rode to the destination to make the first part of the video, but I feel great, I feel alive. It's been a crap day, been a crap week, but this is why we ride. This. As I'm riding, I can feel in the pit of my stomach why I've chosen to ride tonight. I didn't collapse. It's just a bad week, just a bad day. I didn't choose to go to the pub, didn't choose to have a drink. I chose my Bonneville, and I chose the air, the outside, the nature. You can ride along with all your thoughts in your helmet, and everybody's getting in. It's just you, your bike, and wherever the hell you want to go. Currently going through Dovedale. A place called Isleham actually. There's a river dove. Quite an iconic place really, if you're into fly fishing. Let's just enjoy the ride. So I wonder how many people out there are watching this thinking, I've been in that situation, I can relate to that situation, or I am in that situation. Put in the comments, did it work for you? I didn't plan this video tonight, like I said. I'm actually putting together one that I've just made going to London and introducing my other bike to the channel, which is the Triumph Tiger for touring. But today, like I said, I could turn something negative into something positive. And if I can reach out to anyone, just one person out there that's going through a bad time with motorcycle vlogging, diaries, etc. If I can reach out to just one person, I've made this video worthwhile. If I've changed the way that somebody could deal with something. Maybe you've already got a bike. Maybe it's been in the garage a couple of years. Maybe you sat there looking at the TV. Summer's night. I had that option. I chose not to. I chose to fight. And the Bonneville is ready to go. It's not going to be all about mental health, this channel, but it's one of the big things. You know, I'm planning on doing a lot of camping and adventures, not just in the UK, but abroad. On my Bonneville and on my Tiger. But this tonight for me is medicine. And underneath that exterior hardship is a big fat smile right now. I suppose doing a YouTube channel is sort of strange because you're on your own, yet you're trying to get your message out to other people and hopefully do some good. And this channel, I'm not doing it for any merit whatsoever. I don't care about likes, subscriptions. Incidentally, if you have, that's very nice of you. Thank you. But I'm not wanting anything in return. I just want to give something back. It doesn't matter what country you're in, wherever you are in the world, we can all do this. And this is why we do it. When I first got back on a bike a year ago and started again, I used to watch videos or read things like memes about how motorcycling is really good for mental health and clarity and well-being. I didn't really think nothing of it because generally I'm alright. My life's okay. You know, I run a business, which is fine. I'm where I want to be. I don't want any more than I can chew on. I'm alright. But sometimes something kicks you and sends you spiraling downwards. And this channel, like I said, I'm not doing it for merit. I'm going to let it evolve into whatever it wants to be. I'm going to touch different subjects. I didn't plan on making this video tonight, but I could have stayed home, felt sorry for myself, or done something positive, switch the cameras on, ride, for myself and for you guys. I'm feeling a lot better. I know, a good night's sleep tonight. Wake up in the morning, start all over again. And eventually, you come out of it. But the motorcycle is the big thing for me. Just trundling along. I'm in third gear. Yes, I've had my indicator on for God knows how long. Hence the first video about my annoyance that this premium motorcycle has not got self-cancelling indicators. But we're not going to go into that one because the last video was about that. You know, since I've got on the bike and spoke to you guys, I almost feel like I've had some sort of something to ease what I was feeling. You know, there's different levels of mental health, and we've all got one. And yes, we do have to look after it, especially as we get older. You know, I absolutely do not script any of these videos. I believe I've got a gift where I can just talk. Everyone says I talk too much, but I can get it off my chest. The open road. I mean, does anybody actually watch this and think, yeah, I'd like some of that? So the video I was going to put out as my second video was another introductory video introducing the other bike to the channel, and a trip around London with my panniers on, and just a sunny day out from Derbyshire to London, see a few sights, and I will put that on next. I just suddenly got the urge to do something good or productive about today. So I thought, you know, we're going to have some really good times on this channel. We're going to have some camping, we're going to have some nights out, camping, different venues and things like that. I don't know where yet, I've not even thought that far, but it's going to happen. And I am going on a long tour around Europe, hopefully in 5 weeks. So I'd like to take you all with me on that one, definitely. But the open road is, it can take you anywhere. You can meet new people. It's you, the bike. I know you can do it in a car. I absolutely know that. But there's something about a bike. It's not about the A to B. It's about the trip. It's about how your sensors detect a different smell in the air. It's about how you feel the change in temperature. You know, I can smell everything now, from cowpats in the summer air to evening bonfires. Beautiful. sometimes you just don't even need words. If anybody recognises this road, this is the Ashbourne to Buxton road. And alongside this road runs the Tissington Trail. Epic scenery. Doesn't get much better even in this summer air, in the summer's evening, start of July. And it doesn't cost much in fuel just to get out for an hour. I'm not even bothered about getting past this van. I'm not trying to get anywhere. Just happy to trundle along. You know, people often say to me, you live in an amazing part of the world. And they're right. This is the Derbyshire Peak District. You know, the Bonneville, it just puts that smile on your face. You know, when I pull up somewhere on this, because it's the good old British thumper and name, I feel like I've turned up on a Spitfire. You don't get any more British than a Bonneville. I know they're made in Thailand. But it's very British. British heritage. And all these things that I'm riding, compared to how low I was when I set off, it's just brilliant. You feel like you've rounded your day off. Tomorrow is always going to be another day. Tomorrow is always going to be there. That's one thing that's guaranteed in life. It's always going to be there. But you can prepare your mind and your soul for that next day. So if I was to go out and drink 10 beers tonight because I'm a bit miffed, it ain't going to be there tomorrow. It's just going to be another day. So you take the Bonneville out, you stop. In my backpack, I've got my burner and my coffee. Pull over, have a coffee somewhere. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's not meant to be depressing or anything like that, because this is aimed at people that genuinely do feel a bit the way I have tonight, and it's real, and I just want to raise awareness. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.